I should learn to ski.
Huh? Why?
Because hell froze over when you started using your head.
It's okay, Rose. It's hard at first if you're not used to it.
Very funny. So that's what you think of me.
So, Rose, what was on your mind?
Well, you know, we've beaten a whole bunch of Hellions. Those big old boss-type suckers. But I feel like I'm, missing something.
Is it that you want to become stronger?
More like something that'll clinch the battle.
I don't know if that's necessary. You're already plenty strong, Rose.
That's something only people who've lived on the battlefield will understand. That feeling when you know what you have to do, but you lack the confidence and the strength you'll need to do it.
Knowing what you have to do.
And getting confidence in your strength.
Rose, the desire for strength is one that can very easily breed malevolence.
Rose, like I said earlier, you don't have to do anything you're not used to. Remember back in the Tintagel ruins? You listened to what I had to say and then searched your feelings to come up with your answer. Someone like you don't need to think. Just feel. Right?
Our Mickey's actually pulled together some good advice. Chalk me up as another vote.
Yeah, maybe it's time to go back to basics.
Might as well. How about where we first met then? Lady Lake, wasn't it?
Yeah, even before we met Lila.
Wow, you do make a beeline for the lady folk.
Sounds good. Thanks, everybody.
I see I needn't have worried.
But I'm glad you did. Thank you, Lila.
Of course.
Something's going on over there.
Seems like their carriage wheel broke.
Why don't we help them out?
Sure. It's done.
You can tell Rose is still feeling a little uneasy over that whole desire for strength thing we talked about earlier.
Looks like it. Seems complicated.
It is.
I was just reminded of the first time I met Saray.
Yeah, me too.
I had no idea I'd be going on a journey with you, let alone with a bunch of ghosts.
You were so gullible when you first joined. Used to be way more fun to scare you.
It was honestly kind of depressing to be feared so much.
You were really mean, Edna. Freaking terrorist.
You know, you once did a bit of terrorizing yourself.
Rose the infamous assassin had Saray in her sights once, didn't she?
Yeah, and then she suddenly turned around and risked her own life to save his. How precious.
We were with Saray the whole time, watching by his side, but powerless to do anything.
It really was completely nuts, what you did there.
I was just foolhardy back then. And blind to things.
You need to be that way, for some things.
Huh. So that's why you did that for him.
Hey now, Rose. You're thinking too hard about all this again. You don't have to say everything that pops into your head.
'Kay.
Rose?
Lila. Strength can warp you if you don't have the proper intentions. Lunar was like that.
But if you don't have the strength and skills to make those intentions a reality, you'll just get trampled underfoot.
Yeah. Maven risked his life to teach me that. He strove for power, too, but it was for the sake of his comrades, for the sake of the Wind Riders. I do want to learn confidence in my strength. And I'm ready to get stabby for it.
Got it.
All right, I'll take this side.
Sure. Let's go in order.
That should be sufficient.
Should be a doozy of a training session.
Bring it, suckers!
You got it. Burning red blue tail and candle. Lion's Howl. Beast Thunder. Be gone. Multiple currents. Lion's Howl. Ready?
Magnetic field! Constrictor! High strike! Crash! High strike! Constrictor!
Get on! Sonic Flurry! Yeah!
Constrictor! Crash!
Get on! Strike! It's over!
Here I go! Crash!
Ready? Let's Dragon Bang! Sword Ray! Blade Bang!
Gale Force!
Fear the storm!
Glimmer Dragon!
Hey, why don't you?
Ready? Strike! Sonic back to his... Can't end. Big Arm! Purify the earth! Very soon!
Crash!
No escape!
High strike! High strike! Constrictor! Shield shot!
Ready? No escape! Lion's Howl! Fear the storm!
High strike!
Beast Thunder!
Here I go! Crash!
This is for you.
Lightning Strike!
This is for you.
Be gone! No escape! House Blitz!
This is for you!
Ready? House
Feel
Blitz!
me? Here I go! This is for you!
Guess this is trouble.
Be gone! Strike! It's over!
Guard down!
This is for you.
Yeah! Tiger Blade! Fear the storm!
Guard attack!
Beast!
High strike! Constrictor! Here I go! Constrictor!
Lion's Howl! Lion's Howl!
Here I go! Shoot!
There! Be gone! Strike! It's over!
Magnetic field!
Be gone!
Shield shot!
Ready? No escape! Ready? Strike! How's this? Be gone! Strike! How's this? Be gone! No escape! It's over! Now you've done it!
Here I go!
Be gone! Strike!
High strike! Shield shot!
Healing power! Be gone! Strike! Heal our wounds! That did it!
Here I go! Here I go!
Be gone! Let's do it! Sword Ray! Be gone! Let's do it! Sonic Flurry! Be gone!
High strike!
Sword Ray! It's time! The storm is coming! Purgatory! Purgatory! Dragon Bang! Freezing Rocket! It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! Be gone! Strike! How's this? Strike you down! Brilliant Crescent! Turn away! Burn! Be gone! No escape!
End of the line.
Tiger Blade! This isn't over! It won't end here! Ready? Ready? Dragon Bang! It's over! It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! Ready? Strike! I need a hand! Ready? Strike! It's over! Tiger Blade! Strike! It's over! Yeah! Ready? Strike! How's this? Yeah! Yeah! Be gone! Strike! It's over! Yeah! Ready? Ready? Dragon Bang! It's over! I need a hand! How's this? Yeah! Blade Bang! Yeah! Strike! How's this? Ready? Fear the storm! Fear the storm! Yeah! Ready? This isn't over! Ready? You won't end here! I need a hand! Earthborn! Be gone! Ready? Go! Just one shot! Don't smash! I need a hand! Ready? Strike! How's this? Ready? It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! Be gone! No escape! It's over! Back off! Back off! Beast Thunder! I won't lose! I'll give my all! I did it! Ready now! Tiger Blade! Rend the darkness! I won't lose! Blade Bang! I won't lose! That did it! Be gone! Ready? Go!
I can't be. This feeling.
Rose!
Ow.
Are you okay?
Saray, everyone, thank you.
Did something click?
Yep.
Show us. We could give you some feedback.
Not here. I'm still figuring out how to adjust my strength, and I don't want you all to get hurt.
Oh, okay.
Rose, if I may ask now, What is the reason you felt the need to gain confidence in your strength?
Huh? It's my way of preparing for the final battle, I guess. Like, I'm not as capable as you guys are. I wanted to feel not just passion, but real physical strength. So that I'll know I can follow through on the answer I reach.
Rose.
Come on, guys, don't take it so seriously.
Rose, don't you think this might be the perfect time to tell everyone what you said to me in Lastenbell?
What? Not now. The moment's like way past already.
What is it? Now I'm curious.
Well... Nope. Can't do it. Ask Lila sometime when I'm not around.
Rose, I want you to know that I'm really, really glad we met you.
So Lila style.
Huh? I didn't mean it to sound like that.
Sheesh, I'm joking. Anyway, the sun's down already. Let's spend the night in Lady Lake. I'm starving.
Mikleo, your perceptions weren't wrong after all.
Though it's more trouble on our plates.
So says the biggest trouble of them all.
You're a trouble.
Face it, we're all trouble.
You can say that again.
Guys, dinner time! Chop chop!
Coming!
And the seed of worry budded and bloomed into a beautiful flower. The end.
You mean the whole thing with Rose's new move? But that lovely flower was about to get its petals munched off by the worry worm.
Yes, all my mothering just made things more complicated. I won't do it again.
But the occasional screw-up is one of your charming features, Professor Lila.
Aww. If only Professor Zavid would screw up as rarely as Professor Lila.
Oh, no! Called out by Professor Edna.
Don't you think so, Professor Mikleo?
What? I'm not a professor.
Professor Mikleo, you already earned your honorary degree by being the first to discover Rose.
That's something Rose decided herself, not me. Same as today. And again, I'm not a professor.
But Professor...
I'm not a professor.
Professor Edna, Professor Mikleo is being uncooperative.
How rude. We expected better, Professor Mikleo.
Yeah, Professor Mikleo, clean up your act.
Lila, I understand your concerns, and I'm honestly grateful you brought up the potential dangers back there. You all are far more experienced than the rest of us, and we owe you guys a lot for your guidance.
Professor Mikleo!
Professor Mikleo's back!
How rude, Professor Mikleo.
This'll teach me to ever say anything sincere again.